Welcome, I'm Crystalgate and I'm playing Crown and Adventure. Crown and Adventure is very loosely inspired by Mount and Blade, and then it adds a few fantasy elements to it. I'm going to play a caster type. This one could work. This one. I'm not so sure about playing a cat girl or fox girl. This one could work. I'm going to play the Ascender. The Ascender has a combination of the offensive skill and then healing skills as well. And well, and then there are some other skills. But basically, the main path is those skills here and those skills. And then whatever points I have left goes to everything else. Okay, I'm going to... This here, Perception, is going to be my main stat because it affects my damage. This one would also affect if I went more physical, but I'm going to go energy route. Dexterity, attack interval. This one I should not increase. Luck, melee defense. I think I can reduce this one as well. And now I'm just going to pump everything into Perception. I will later spend into more stats. See here. This skill here seems to have more lasting time here, so I'm going to take this one. I will get a offensive skill soon enough. One of those two are useful. I think this one, noble background, is the best one to take.
Leadership determines the number of troops you can have in battle.
And I'm going to leave things as they are. And I'm going to go with beginner friendly. I'm going to skip the tutorial, so, well, we're going to leave the world famous training ground as soon as we get there, pretty much. Anyway, if you left the tutorial, the first thing you need to do is to go in here and start adding your troops to your roster. Troops are also ready to promote, so the swordman has more defense than the spearman. Well, you want to look at arm there rather than those two stats. Arm and it only applies to melee most. Well, it does have better blocking ability for most range attack, which includes spell, but I'm going to make one of each, and just see from there. And the archer so far only has one choice, and there's a leadership 4 of 4. I can only have 4 troops, and it includes myself, so I'm done here. The battle is really easy. You're going to win even if you forget to add the troops in.
Battles mostly boils down to which side has the better numbers, be it number of troops, strength of heroes, and so on.
These bandits, the game is machine translated, which you will very soon see. Also, normal merchant. Unless bandits mint their own coins, they should use the same coins as everyone else. So this is a strange question. I mean, why would they even mint their own coins if they could? That's just an inconvenience for them in every way. He still has that exclamation mark, so we're going to talk to him again. At 1,000 ducats we have already 7,820, so but we're getting far more than that. And we got 2,000 just like that.
The quest marker guides you to where you need to go.
The reddish symbol here is usually a main quest, while the green is a side quest. So let's get the side quest first. Sure. He's really bloodthirsty. And a bit suspicious as well.
This is the side quest. Eliminate the unnamed bandit stronghold. This here is an indicator how hard it will be. It says that going to get my ass kicked, but it's not in any way, shape or form accurate in this case. I'll go into the symbol more later. Let's do as we were instructed and clear it out. Okay, that explains why he wanted this man killed quickly. There's something he didn't want people to know. He also could afford to offer us a reward for this job, so yeah. Face full of pockmarks, nose and eyes oddly shaped. Let's see what she looks like. Not quite. Yeah, we should probably have a talk with him. Something is definitely going on. Cost time. You spend one day when you choose something that costs time usually. There is some sort of soft limit, but you have plenty of time, and at the beginning it will pay to loot this. And I got 5 dewy staff flower from it. And then reconnoiter or whatever it is, that's progress a quest option. You usually want any NPC helper you get to take the brand. So, here or not, we are going to fight smart. There's also no consequence if your helper takes the blow. And the enemies are fleeing. I think that's morale.
Yep. It's empty for them, so they flee. We got a level up, and I have a talent point to spend, and the first thing I want is some offensive skill. I'm also going to change the layout. I'm used to have the offensive skills early and then support skills later. Here I'm not going to waste time because I get some resource I don't really want right now. And again, the NPCs will take the brunt. And I also got another level up.
The title says Baron, but he's definitely not a Baron. This does seem to be an artifact of the poor translation. I think the game was translated with an AI. There was no actual human who did the translation.
Again, he's not a Baron.
This time we got attribute points. I'm going to just increase perception again. As I said, he's not a baron, he can't be, because he would have had more money otherwise. She already joined my team, but well, according to the story she hasn't yet. I decided. And this is why I earlier went to pick flowers, because I can now send her this gift and she becomes closer to, well, Milia, and it's as far as I know here for the stat bonuses you get by increasing a relationship. That said, what I need to do is to go in here and click here and now add her in. I do have an archer, but I'm going to get different troops. Three martial men. I put them here. There goes that red number, and it means that they have a penalty. Rabble. If deployed at column 1, column 2, row 1, row 5. They don't want to be in the front, and they also don't want to be
on the sides. They want to stay away from action. But the game doesn't care if you do it like this. But if you do it like this, there's suddenly a problem. I also have a 4th level up, so let's see here. Do I want... I think I'm going to continue pumping perception for now. And I have also another talent point. I got to level 5, so I can now start getting the second row of skills. So either going to ignore this one. So either get this 4 energy power, that's more damage. That applies to spells as well. Range accuracy and energic piercing. Range block armor resistance. I'm going to go with more offense for now. Speaking of which, TNC sect. I want to change out my equipment setup. And have this Peachwood sword. It's some sort of a ranged sword. And it has physical power 9 and energy power 4. This one has only energy, so it's a massive boost. From 83 to 123 damage, so yeah. There's also a quest. I think this is actually a bad quest. You don't get your money's worth from 2000 gold coins, but whatever. It doesn't make money. You lose money from this quest actually. We also want to go here. Reconnect here. Yeah, this is again progressa quest. In this case, a side quest. I already apologize for your son's death. Why are you still after me? I don't think. Oh, sorry, your son died. Really? It's going to cut it. I don't think this is a translation issue. The game isn't well written either, as far as I can tell. Also, you hear that images are AI generated. That's a heck of a way to hold us. Squire Lee, he doesn't look like a squire, and well, he's a merchant, so again, it's the translation. They should be following the law and not some sort of martial arts world rules. I think we can identify the bad guy here. Helping the martial arts master is more profitable. Enemies usually flee if they would be losing anyway, so morale barely matters in this game.
Make sure you have 3,000 or it's 2, I think 3,000 ducats before you proceed this quest. If you don't have 3,000 ducats, you can only choose to be silent. The sword is worth 8,000 and he's not going to redeem it as far as I know. This is the sword we got from him. I guess it's pretty good if you're a more melee-oriented character. Anyway, Lou got a level up, so... Dexterity, melee attack and attack interval. For her this is rather useful because she will be eventually more of an out attacker than skill user. And this one here isn't. Luck, it increase damage also range block, but luck and dexterity will be our main stats. I'm going to just go with luck for now. Talent important part is to work ourselves down this tree here. So I'm going to start with this skill here and let's see what else. Move speed. This tree here isn't really useful until we make it down much further, so I think I'm going to hold off there. Once I hit another level I get both this skill and that, so yeah. See if he has a weapon. Okay, they both offer some differences. Bamboo twin blades is more powerful, but check attack interval. It takes much longer between attacks. So what we want is the rusty twin daggers. See there. And maybe the iron twin maces later, but anyway, this here is what we want now. And I will sell those two and let's go back and report in the main quest as well as finishing the quest with the bandits. Oh, also I got here something. I have our reputation, so I can get the ducats and also the ability to accept quests at City Tavern. So let's have a talk about his wife and son-in-law. Okay. Understandable. He has no reason to care, really. But the fact that they have characters say that means that the writers at least thinks that makes him evil, so... Well, we have to assume he's evil simply because the writers thinks that he's evil. I don't think the marriage with a bandit woman is legal anyway. It's also report in the main quest. We haven't done anything really with the bandits other than defending ourselves, so there's no overstepping going on yet. That he did, but I think it's perfectly justified in this case. I have no idea what logic he's using. But I don't think he's supposed to be smart. Yeah, exactly. If you help the bandits, then they will double cross you instead, so it makes very little difference. Okay, I really wonder what about his soldiers. Are they going to trust him to not arrange for their deaths later? I gained another reputation level. This gives me more money and also +1 leadership. I also unlocked those 2 slots. I think you only get some bonus, ducat bonus, 11%, combat experience bonus. Let's go for that. Those are going to unlock later. Yeah, it also pays to loot that place because what you get there is a gift for another character we will get later. With that I can also add in my second archer. I have also plenty of money, so I'm going to do something else I can do now. Expand. It says count 1 of 1. This figure is worth only 1 unit, so but now it's worth 4 units. I'm not so sure what archers really are good for. They don't deal much more damage. Let's see, attack interval, and they have a long attack interval. Most units don't have any ranged block though, while they do have a defense, so I guess they will hit more often. And yep, even my hero has relative little, so guess that's the idea. They have more offense, but they don't have that much more offense. Let's see how she's doing. She can also add another unit, so let's get her one. She hit level 5 now, so can get more luck and also talent. I can now spend it on something more useful. +5 physical power is more damage, melee attack is more accuracy, and attack interval is increased attack speed. I think it's 5% increased attack speed and not -5% attack interval, because you can get below minus 100% and you will not instantly attack, so... Two points, let's see here. Level 7. I can get armor, leadership. I want armor and do I want? I do want those eventually. I could get this skill for now. What is it used for? Ah, leadership. Oh, I don't have them. Money. I can. Ah, let's do it later. Anyway, I'm going to call it for now. See you next time.